Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Imani and you are watching Faith by Design. Thank you so much for those who have been liking and watching my videos as well as commenting. I appreciate you so much. So thank you. Today we will be going over my debt confession. So let's get started. Okay, I just want to say also that it is thundering and it's raining really hard today, so you may hear that in the background, but I do have some jazz music playing, so hopefully that will help drown out the sound a little bit. But I do like this setup, so it's a nice relaxing day. It's Friday. Happy Fridays to those who are watching if this is uploaded on Friday. So I hope everyone is having a great start to their weekend. So let's get started. Okay, my list of debts. Okay, let's see here. We have capital 1. Why am I writing with this marker instead of a pen? I don't know. But anyway, we have capital 1. I'm going to switch over to my pen in just a second. We have the IRS. We have maybe federal. We have Citibank. And Interbank. Green Sky. Number 2. I did Payoff Green Sky number 1. I stated that in my last March paycheck video. So go ahead and check that out if you haven't already. And we have Fidelity number 2. There was a Fidelity number 1 that has also been paid off. So we'll go through that once I get to it. But anyway. Okay, so these are my most, these are my list of debts in the order of most priority. But there will be some flipping around here and I'll explain why. But yeah, mainly these are the balances that I have left over on my credit cards. We do owe the IRS for 2019. They were late processing our return. And so it took a while for them to let us know how much we owed. And then this also includes my 401k loan and everything else. So I'll explain it later. Okay, let's get started. So the interest rate is for the Capital One 22.90%, which is a hot mess, okay? I currently owe $1,670.62 balance. So that's not too bad. I have to make it a point not to use this card. This card, I think, originally started as a $500 card, and they increased the balance along the way, and of course I accepted. And yeah, so it's been used a few times here and there with different expenses, and it got to probably as high as $1,800. And then you would pay it off, and then we would put some other things back on. So this is the current balance. It's not a lot, but you know, the interest is a killer right here. So I really want to get that paid off as soon as possible. So that will be our top priority as far as paying off the debt in the order of what's most important. That is the number 1 that we are working to get rid of. And then of course we'll keep it open. But yeah, we don't want to charge. And if we do have to charge it for little things to pay it off as quickly as possible before the next billing cycle. With the IRS, the KGB, as Dave Ramsey likes to say, this is for 2019. Actually, no, 2020, my bad. It's all the same. We owed in 2019 as well. We did pay that one off. So this is for 2020. I can't keep up. Okay. Ooh. I don't know if y'all can hear that, but it is thundering really loudly. Okay, so I think the interest rate is about 5% on that. And the current balance is $3,432.15. The payment plan that we are currently on, we pay about $100 a month. So yeah, but of course we would like to pay it off as soon as possible. And we will most likely owe for this year. We haven't done our taxes yet. I'm not looking forward to it. But anyway, I think it has to do with me being a 1099 employee for the most part. My husband does have a 1099 as well, but it's mainly me. So, you know, what can I say? I have multiple contract jobs that I work. With my line of work, I am in healthcare, so, and a lot of it is remote, so I work a 1099. They don't take taxes out, and I just don't know why I don't set aside taxes throughout the year, but that is a goal of mine, because for the past few years, we have been owing, and that's no fun. Navy Federal credit card. Interest rate is 14.99%. And the current balance is $3,681.36. This was a balance transfer, and we had a 0% interest for about, I think, a year. And then we ended up using we ended up purchasing something on it or using it. And so we had two interest rates. We had the balance transfer interest rate for the balance that we initially transferred over. And then we also had the purchase interest rate for the new purchases that we were making on the card. So the balance was actually around $7,000 by the time we added all of that up. But I did recently, as of last month, transfer the majority, or not majority, about half of that balance onto the next card, which is the Citibank card. And that is a 0% balance transfer for 18 months at $3,500. So since this is 18 months of 0% interest, the goal is to pay this one off first and then apply those payments as well as the payments that we were making here to this card to get that paid off, to get that paid off in 18 months. So that is the goal. The next loan we have is the interbank loan. So I guess this is a bank loan. And this was originally about $7,440. The interest rate, I believe, will be about 17%. The current balance is $6,440. And this had to do with our home maintenance. We do live in an HOA, and as many of you know that living in HOA, if you do not keep up with a lot of the things around the exterior, then they will start to complain, and it's so annoying. But anywho, we moved in about 3 years ago, and the home hadn't been painted, but we knew that we would have to eventually get that painted. The exterior paint was chipping and it was fading and everything. It just looked a hot mess. And so we ended up getting our gutters fixed as well as the paint, because the gutters were also a problem. And that was why there was a lot of other things going on with the paint that included the gutters not properly draining the water when it rained. And so we had a lot of stuff to fix. And so we got that loan so that we could fix up or paint our exterior. And it costs a lot because we have a 2-story home. But anyway, so it's also, it currently is at guess you could say a 0% interest, but in April, it will kick over to the interest being applied. And so I'm trying to really pay this off before the date that the interest kicks in as much as possible, because the interest will be affected by the remaining balance. So yeah, so we got it down to $6,440. It was originally $7,000 for a whole year. I know we only paid $1,000, but that's another side note. We are planning to also tackle this one as well. So it seems like, you know, with debt, you kind of have to pick and choose which one you feel is the most important or which one is the most priority. But, you know, to me, it's like 3 of these are the most priority right now, the main priority. So we're going to try to throw a little bit more at this one between now and April to see if we can knock the balance down, so that way when the interest does kick in, we don't owe as much monthly. And so once I get an update on that, I will bring it to you all and let you see what the monthly payment will be. So the next debt is Green Sky number 2. As I stated previously, I did pay off the Green Sky number 1 in my last video. I was so happy about that. It just felt like of all the ones here, that was like the most ridiculous. Okay, we've had squirrels that would just, you could hear them. It was so annoying. And so we got the company to come out and they charged us, which seems to be a lot of money to me, but we didn't have it at the time. So we had to put that on credit and take out a loan. So anyway, Green Sky number 2, it's actually a different company. This was our gutters that we had to also replace, because we had to have 5-inch gutters and we had 4 in our home. So every time it rained, it would just be water just popping out of the seam. So anyway, we got those fixed. And luckily this is a 0% interest for 3 years. So I was happy about that. They just happened to use the company Green Sky as well. And the balance is $2,215. Why did I make my twos different? Anyway, and 1 cent. We pay about $100 a month. So that's not really a priority. We just make the monthly payments. Fidelity number 2. That is the 401k loan. And the interest rate is 5.25%. And the balance is $10,376.45. With this one here, we pay about $171 a month bi-weekly, or not bi-weekly. We pay $171 a month. It comes out of my paycheck. It is a 401k loan, so it's borrowing against our 401k. With this one, we can't really pay it off unless we have the whole balance to pay off. We can't just throw extra payments at it. So once it gets down to maybe under $3,000, we will most likely, you know, if we can, send in just the remaining balance to get that one paid off. So for now, we pay about $171 a month for that. So we do also have I have student loans in my name. We have a mortgage. We do have a Honda loan that is a new loan. We just got it like 2021. So I won't include it here because that is not a priority right now. We do make the monthly payment. So I will update you all with those numbers in a future video. But for now, these are our most pressing debts that we have, that we are really trying to get rid of between this year and next year, going into next year, of course. And so let's add this up, okay? So we have 1,000, 4, 2, 1.6, 500, 6,400. I'm a lefty. Okay, so the total, if I did that right, I think I did, is $31,312.59. So as I stated before, this is the main priority, of course, the IRS and the interbank. So it'll be this one first, and then we'll be paying off of this one, throwing as much as we can, but the monthly payment is $100. But of course, we're trying to pay it off as soon as possible. And then this one, after we get updated on the new monthly payment, I will let you all know. So that is that, $31,312.59 of debt. As I stated, we do have, well, I have student loans. Mortgage, we both have, as well as the car loan. That's right, the car loan. But anyway, these are the priorities. So this is what this video is about. Pray for me, y'all, okay? We'll get this taken care of. I'm not beating myself up about it because we had to do what we had to do. The main thing going forward is we would like to establish a nice emergency fund for things, not necessarily emergencies, but yes, for emergencies, as well as for home maintenance, things that need to be repaired. As homeowners, when we bought our house, we were so excited. We didn't have a whole lot of savings. And so that is really something that I want to build up, because I do know the importance of having savings when you are a homeowner. Yes, it's very important, as well as we do have a warranty, so it helps. But anywho, when you know better, you do better. So that's what we're about to do. Get on a mission. We have our goals already listed, and so these are the things that we have to take care of. No feeling bad about it. Yeah, so let's attack this debt, everyone. I hope everyone has a great weekend. And remember, we can do it. Keep the faith, persevere, remain disciplined and focused, and we will get our goals accomplished. So this concludes the video. Please comment below if you have any suggestions, or if you just want to be encouraging. I really appreciate the support. It'll take a village, as we always say. It takes a village. So let's do this. Have a great weekend, you guys. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the video. Thank you so much. You all have a blessed day. Bye-bye.